Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum is pushing a little bit higher, a little less corrective than I would actually like to see it, to be honest. We talked in the previous video about certain targets. I mean, we've now reached that target, where we had a bit of an overlap. That was the 1830 level. We're going to talk about that in this video. But certainly the very short-term trend is still up, was never broken. As I said to you, short-term, we can focus on higher as long as that B wave low stays intact and at least the X wave low, So only a break below the B wave low, which was here 1798, would have given us an indication that this move up is over, and a break below 1788 would have confirmed that. But that never happened. So short term, it's pushing higher. You can even add a trend line here to the chart. It might actually be pushing up in some kind of an ascending wedge. I don't know, maybe. But certainly that trend line is important to get an understanding if or when price may turn down, okay? So it's pushing into resistance, nothing unusual at this stage. I think this can still count as a wave 2. Again, it's a bit less corrective than I would like to see it, but still counts good, or yes, counts nicely as a WXY correction. And it seems it can comfortably reach sort of the 1847 level, and we'll see. But it should avoid a sustained break above that level, because if it breaks above that level, it would indicate a much more, let's say, not much more bullish, but a much stronger correction is going to be unfolding, possibly into the area around 1930, 1940. If we see that coming, I will put that onto the chart. It would just simply be a higher B wave, okay? It would just simply be a higher B wave, maybe depending on what happens today in the market throughout the US trading hours. I will talk about that in the next video today. So if you don't want to miss that, feel free to subscribe. And you know, what are the levels that we talked about in the previous video? We obviously talked about the Fibonacci retracements that you can see here on the chart, 1816, 1829, and 1847. But then in the last video, we looked at Fibonacci extensions. They are both possible methods of calculating targets, right? And we said there are at least some levels of interest, and we had one Fibonacci extension that pointed to 1830 because we had an overlap here with the golden ratio, so that's certainly strong resistance. And then we had one at 1847, no, 1849. So let me just check, I've got that here next. Yeah, 1849, exactly. So there's an overlap there with the 78.6 retracement. So these are the levels. Any break above 1847 will make the drop in the third wave less likely, but not impossible, of course. And it will only be formally invalidated if price breaks above this swing high, which was made on Tuesday, the 23rd. There would be a break above 1872. However, already a sustained break above 1847 will be a warning. But at the moment, price action suggests that we should see another low. So even though we are pushing, let's say, I don't want to say strongly, but we're pushing at least into resistance, there's no reason here to change our view at this stage. But bear in mind, I'm not telling you automatically we will break down. Pay attention to the trend. The very short-term trend is currently up, but I gave you the levels below, I gave you the levels that need to be broken to confirm it is shifting to the downside, and the trend line might already help as well. Okay, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find the links in the video description, and there you'll find then, on Twitter, on Insta, you'll find signals, market updates, stuff about trading, TA, Elliott Wave, and so on. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.